Today we're going to talk a little bit about prokaryotes, which are single-celled organisms, and eukaryotes, which are plant or animal cells. Let's talk about the things that they have in common. Actually, let's talk about how they're different. Which one is smaller? The single-celled organisms, or things like bacteria cells, prokaryotes, will be smaller, which means that eukaryotes will be larger. Which one do you think would be less complex or less complicated? That would be the prokaryotes. So that would make the eukaryotes more complicated. They have more organisms and they have more functions to do. Fewer cell structures. If you said prokaryote, you were right. There's less of the structures inside of them. And the prokaryote structures are less organized, which means the eukaryotes are more organized and work together more. They also have many cell structures, more than the prokaryotes. Which one has no nucleus? If you said prokaryote, you were right. For example, the DNA that's in the prokaryote is kind of free-floating right in here. And the eukaryote, the DNA is inside the nucleus. So a eukaryote has a nucleus. Some of the things that they have in common is they both have cell membranes. This is kind of like the shipping and receiving department in a factory. They let things in and they let things out. Also, something that eukaryotes and prokaryotes have in common is they both have cytoplasm, which is a jelly-like substance that fills the cell. They also both have DNA, and as we talked about earlier, the DNA is kind of free-floating in the prokaryote and it's contained within a nucleus in the eukaryote. Also, both of them need energy. An example of a prokaryote would be bacteria, and example of a eukaryote would be plants or animals such as a tree or a monkey or an elephant. There you have it for the similarities and differences in prokaryotes and eukaryotes.